Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Heroes webinar. My name is Comfort. I'm talking to you from the United Kingdom. Today is Sunday, the 27th of October, 2024. And of course, we are back again to share our excitement. We are sharing a powerful opportunity, an opportunity that will change every life in every part of the world. And the topic for today says, we are bringing to you a clean, positive, and ethical business. So we will just like people, according to this topic, to share from their hearts. What does this mean to you? Do you agree that our business is a good one, it's a clean one, it's positive, and it's ethical? So share your heart, share even a bit more, even if something out of that, but then share what this whole opportunity means to you to inspire someone and to keep someone going as we wait for our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufarah, to get ready. So let's hear from our brother Collins launch this session for us. Welcome, bro.
Thank you, Comfort. I didn't know I'll be the first one to call, but anyway. Yeah, so we're looking at the topic today. And one of the things I was just thinking about is ethical. And yesterday, I think we touched a lot about that with the CEO being an ethical person, you know, and Vincent also touched a point, and then Bob also tried to explain it again in a way where they said if a company is not ethical, you will hardly get customers. People follow ethical business. And if we look at it very well, one of the key principles with Mr. Ash Mofara as we move along is about telling the truth. It's about coming out, telling the truth, even if it means it is something that he don't really want to say, but he want to keep all of us in the loop because that's his nature. Coming out, telling us when we have bad time, when there's bad time, coming out, he will come out and share with us. And he will come out when there is good time. It's not only when things are good, he will come out and share with us. Even when things are difficult, he always comes just to keep us in the loop. This shows that Mr. Ash Mofara is ethical. First, let's look at it. We know he built this business because of what? Because of humanity. It's not about him. It's about humanity. And for you to get that connection with people, you must be straightforward. You must be truthful. You must be really truthful in all your ways. You must believe in your own self. Because if you don't believe in your own self, how will people believe in you? There is a saying I say, you must rise above your own self so you can see yourself better. Because if you cannot see yourself better, how then do you see others? That's one of the principles with Mr. Ash Mofara, and he's built clean business. And that's why we are 1.4 million. If it's not because of that, if you're not ethical, you cannot attract people to yourself. How can you be someone who will just come and tell you without anything, any reason, nothing to show for at that time, said, follow me and I'll take you to the top. He was really truthful. He was sincere. He said, I know the road will not be easy. I know things will be tough, but I know 100% we will get there. He always assures us that we will get there no matter how difficult it is, no matter how hard things are. We will get there. And he said he will make sure he reward the founders, based on what, he said, whatever is legally possible, he will, compensate us, the founders, and that's the compensation plan of Ompasi. So he is really true to it. He said, you know what, I need to have a clean business. When he started Ompasi, I remember the day he told us something. He said, I presented everything to the government because he said, you either pay now and then do what? And then suffer later, or you prefer to suffer. That's the narrative. You go and show them everything, and then later on you enjoy the fruit. Because why will you hide it? Most companies suffer because they always hide the bad, and when the government comes after them, they'll cry. But I say, no, I want a clean business. I want an ethical business. There is no hidden agenda. I want everything to be perfect. Gave the government what? A password for them to check everything. He goes to the government and said, look at my business. This is it. Tell me what you want, and I'm ready to do it. That's someone with heart, someone who want to play the game according to the rules, and it is really beautiful. Build the business from scratch, know that the road will be bad, things can happen, but I will take you to where you want to go. So it's a comfort. We can explain the ethical of this man and look at the way he built his business. We know that we are in a better place because we need to, I believe, if you have not trusted Mr. Ashton Farah for now, then I don't know if you've been paying attention, you've been looking at this man and then looking at what is out there, comparing, So I'll leave it there, Mr. Comfort. Thank
Yeah,
you.
sure. Thanks so much. Yeah, I think I like the bit where you say Mr. Mufare is just on about playing the game according to the rule. I think that's big. So, Andy, I know you've been in the sales industry for a couple of years, and I would like to know also from your perspective, why would it be important for someone to be looking at a business to be sure that it's clean, it is ethical, and of course, positive energy in it. Yeah.
Okay, so let me start by saying, what does ethical mean to you? It's conforming to an accepted standard of conduct. So for a person, it describes a person having the correct moral sense, being truthful, fair and honest. Now, if we look at the vast majority of companies that are out there, hand on heart, having been in financial services for many, many years, not just a few, Comfort, but thank you. They're supposed to be companies that are whiter than white, and they're not. They're blacker than black. And I don't like to work that way. Why should you work that way? At the end of the day, the whole thing revolves around honesty. If you have a business, you should be honest. If you do anything in your life, you have to have honesty and integrity. If you don't have these things, who are you? Really, who are you? It doesn't make sense to me. And I love the fact that we have a system here that is being built for people that don't know how to market, like me, don't know how to acquire customers, like me, want to be able to build a business that pays on a regular basis and creates value for money. Now, we can speculate about what's gone on in the past with various other companies trying to disrupt what we've been doing, but honesty, integrity, and truth always wins through. So you're going to have a system in place very shortly that does exactly what it says on the tin. And all of these other companies that have been dishonest, disloyal, have no moral ethics or standards, they're eventually going to fall by the wayside, because that's called karma. And I'm a great believer in karma, so I can't wait. I just want to make sure it happens in this life and not the next. But hey, at the end of the day, we have something. We've got hold of something very special. And our CEO, just by listening to our CEO, you can tell that this is a man of total integrity, of honesty and of trust. And I will follow that man because he is successful. He is a successful man. Why would you follow somebody who's a loser? Never understood that. When you work for a company and you see someone that's successful, you want to find out what they're doing differently to the other guys, because that makes you successful. And that's exactly what OnPassive is doing. Now, we've had some ups and downs, but as I said, honesty and integrity win through at the end of the day, and it's called karma. So we are going to get there. We have the perfect person at the helm to make sure that it does get there the way we want it to. So back to you. Hope that helps.
Yeah, it does. It does indeed. And thank you so much, Andy. Before you go, I just want to have a follow up, and I want you to speak a bit more. Yeah, like earlier on, Colin said again that Mr. Mufare wants to play the game according to the rule. And in your definition and expansion on the word ethical, the words that he used were truthful, fair, and honest. So we've seen giant companies, giant tech companies being dragged to the court and charged billions of pounds or dollars because like they're monopolizing the market share and stuff like that. And we have heard Mr. Mufare say we are capable of taking the entire market share, but that's not our mission. We just want a tiny fraction of it and we are fine. So with that, would that be one of the things that qualify this company as being ethical, as the CEO being a man of integrity? Andy?
You're going to have, look, we're using a platform at the moment, a video conferencing platform at the moment, and we know that when we had OConnect and we started to use OConnect, we saw a capability of 10,000 attendees for $125 a month. The next best rival charges $6,500 a month. Now, is that ethical? No, it's not. It's not value for money either. So it's very difficult to kind of look at it from a perspective, because there are two perspectives. One is an open, honest perspective of saying, I want to create value for money. And the other one says, I don't give a damn about my customers. All I want is profit. Thank you very much. That's what we're going for. And unfortunately, the vast majority of the corporate world right now are only interested in money, only interested in profit, and they really don't give a damn about anybody else. This man thinks differently, wants to be different, wants to do the right thing. And that to me means absolutely everything. Back to you, Comfort.
Wow. Thank you. Thanks so much. And welcome back again, guys. Thank you for joining. And Andy and Collins have already made a powerful opening to this topic, which says our business is clean, it's positive and ethical. So let's make it a bit interactive today. So I would be calling people to speak though, but at some point, whether you've spoken or not, if you feel that you want to just pop in and chip in a contribution from somewhere, just indicate by a show of the hand, either the virtual hand or the physical hand. I'll let you speak. But now I would like to hear from our sister Miriam Weber. Sis, welcome.
Exactly what's going on. People are not considering the small person. Just like Andy said, they're looking to make the buck, they're looking to make the money. And that's the whole problem. And Ash, the person that he is changing that. And by him changing that, I believe it's going to be a trickle effect to where it's going to flow down to others. And then they're going to see this is what worked, and it's just going to keep happening. So this is what we want, and it all starts with a mindset. As Andy was saying, you don't want to follow a loser, you want to follow a winner. How do you find a winner? How do you find somebody that's successful? You talk to them, you watch them, you pay attention to what they do. What makes a person successful? Their mindset, their mind, and their heart. Being successful starts inside before it ever gets to the outside. It means being successful is everything Ash is. It means, okay, I have a situation in front of me. I have a problem. What am I going to do about it? Okay, he can go this way or he can go that way. He always chooses the high road, and that's integrity, which is what we spoke about yesterday. It's a mindset and it's heart together. And I don't know, that's just kind of what I see going on. So yes, we're going to want to follow the winners. Yes, when we look to see what a winner is, that's how we determine it. What is their mindset? What is their heart fixed on? Listen to what the person's talking about if you don't know. If you want to know, don't talk, just listen to them. And you will know everything you need to. And then you can make your own decision. But that's where it starts. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because it's what Ash is. Ash is integrity. Ash is that mindset. Ash is that heart. He has heart. He has mindset. He's the person that we can follow and know that he's going to tell you the truth. He's going to tell you when something's going on, and he's going to tell you when, no, nothing's going on right now. But I just believe that we're in really good hands, and we don't have to worry. We don't have to be concerned when is something going to happen? Is this going to happen? Do we have to keep, chill out? Everybody needs to relax and just know, hey, Ash is in charge. His team's in charge. It's going to happen. So that's all I have. And everything's good.
Right. Thank you, Miriam. That's all you have, and it's all powerful. Sure. Thank you so much. Yeah, I like it when you say he's a person who you can follow. Auntie Beck for the past couple of weeks has been on the this line that if you follow losers, you lose, or something like that. And you just said it a minute ago, but I'm bad at saying that. But I think it means the same. Even I've heard Michael Williams say Mr. Mufara is somebody that everybody would like to associate themselves with. So all of these things, they are adding up. So we are just kind of making this summary in case you're watching us on YouTube today, the 27th of October, 2024, or 20, 30, 40, 50 years after this, it's still going to be very relevant. Have a look if you don't know what OnPassive is about yet, because it's a business meant for you. It's that thing you are looking for. So let me welcome our dear brother, Engineer Sushanta. Welcome, bro.
Thank you. Thank you, Comfort. Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. It's a great OnPassive day. It's a very good topic, and we all know that OnPassive is a business, but it is not like a traditional business. This is totally exceptional business.
Is it me or Engineer Sushanta is breaking up, guys? Is it me?
We can hear him.
Okay, should be me. Andy, can you hear me? Collins, can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Am I audible?
Yep.
All right.
I think.
Okay, maybe you.
Okay. So OnPassive is not a traditional business. It is actually an exceptional business. Why exceptional? Because all the traditional businesses sucks money from the people, but OnPassive is totally different. Our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufare, he said that I'm not a businessman. So he never runs after money. We know that OnPassive never bother for its profit. Rather, it is willing how much it can give to the people, to the community. So it is for giving. That is the broadness of our CEO. That is the kindness of our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufare. And he has built all those broadness to this business. So the business is clean, positive, and ethical. But what do we mean about the clean business? Clean means the business is operating with very transparency and integrity. And we all know that. And OnPassive prioritize data privacy and also user trust. So it is so clean. OnPassive, this business embraces fairness, and honesty over hidden agendas. So it's a clean business, no doubt about that. Regarding positivity, you know that OnPassive builds a supportive and empowering community. That is, a huge community will be benefited from this business. This is a very positiveness of our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufari. Due to his kindness, due to his greatness, we got this opportunity. It's a very positive attitude. And another thing is that regarding the technology, so many companies, they are using AI, but our CEO said we are using AI with heart. That is, we won't use AI against our people. We'll rather humanize AI. That is for the better cause of the people across the globe. And also, this business focuses on personal growth and turning all of our dreams into reality. This is the effect of positiveness. And if we tell about ethical, you say that this is the business that treats every member, every people with high respect and high values, and fostering inclusivity and collaboration over any kinds of competition, and commits to ethical practices as the foundation of lasting success. So finally, we can say the OnPassive isn't just a tech company, it's a movement for sustainable and shared success for each and everyone. Thank you so much. Back to Comfort.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you, Engineer Sushanta. That was a powerful sharing there from you. You've said just a lot. Yeah, you have made mention of the fact that ASH is all about providing values, solutions to everyone, uplifting humanity, empowering communities. Where else would you go if you are not attracted to these values? How many companies do this? So let's listen to our dear brother, Oliver. Welcome, bro.
Hi, everybody. Thank you all. Happy Sunday, wherever you are, morning, afternoon, evening. Yeah, our business is it's an ethical business. And let me just start by who the leader is, Mr. Ash Mufara. He is an honest man, a man that has that strong moral principles that you cannot change it so long as he stands on his value and his mission. And that is where all of us we are. Remember one of his common phrases that he always make. OnPassive is going to be the correction to the corruption. You know, and he always make us to understand that it's a do or die. He has that strong morals to make sure to see that our business is not only a kind of a traditional business, but he has shifted to now in a more humane way that we have to impact other people's life globally. His structure that he has put in place, that he has brought all of us, we are now here, we are all family, from Bangladesh, from Europe, from Asia, from Australia, we are now a family, from the United States. Not only that, he brought in viable products, that products also is going to be customer satisfaction, lesser cost, more value, with more features, AI driven and advanced technology, you know, that customers are going to enjoy it, you know, not like any other business, those other IT companies that are out there. They are more about control and profit, you know. So based on that, I would like to say our CEO is a man that, you know, we can follow him, we believe in him, you know, and our business is going to be an ethical business. A business that has multiple streams of income that is embedded, together, we are going to make profit. We are going to that human side of it. Let me say it again, that this is the greatest part of it, that I'm seeing everybody now, when I look at webinars, attend webinars, people talk about what they want to do, not even about themselves. That is what our CEO has made all of us to be, that we are thinking more about how we are going to impact other people's lives. There's no business out there. There's no business out there that, like that they will talk about. Founders are talking about humanitarian, what they want to do. But like my brother, Michael Jantaba was talking about building hospitals building a hospital in his village where he was born. This is something that we will say this is an ethical business, because we are not only looking about the money, but we are looking about what we want to do. So Sister Comfort, thank you. Today is Sunday. Let me give chance for other people to talk. And this is all why I always say we are going to be fine.
Indeed.
No matter what. Thank you.
Well, fine indeed. Thank you, bro. That was a powerful one. I like the bit where you say Mr. Mufare has strong moral principles. And of course, you reminded us of his correction to the corruption. How would you fight corruption with a questionable character without being ethical and stuff like that? So I think that was a powerful one. And of course, we appreciate you for that contribution. And of course, our sister Fumi is here today. She's welcome.
Thank you, Sister Comfort. Good evening, everyone. Hello, everyone. It's nice to be back. I don't have much to say. Everything has been said. For me, it's to make sure that we don't regress in what we have learned of our brother and CEO Ashmufere. When I mean regress, as in you don't go back. If we know the meaning of regress, we all know what regress means. We already know he's a man of integrity and authority as well, and he's a successful man, as Bra Andy said there. So all we all need to do is support him, not just with our attitude of being positive and trusting. Even if you have to trust someone, if you have to do any business with someone, you need to trust that person. So, and he's proven that over the years, even when things have not been good, he's come out. So you don't see that happen with any CEO. They have either taken off or some manager will come and let you know what exactly is happening. So please, from what everybody else has said, just if you don't take anything else, just remember we need to trust him and also trust him into God's hands as well, because he's not depending on himself to be able to accomplish everything on our behalf. So he's depending on God as well. So remember him in your prayers, most importantly. I'll leave it there, Sister Comfort. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, sis. Thank you so much. Yeah, and of course, let's go to our sister Marcienne. Marcienne Emabu, the dancing queen. Welcome, sis.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Sister Comfort. I'm sorry I came a little late, but I'm here. That's what it takes. So, and yeah, we all talk about integrity. We talk about clean business. And when I look at OnPassive in the clean business side, I'm looking at it in the way that when they say something is clean, it means you are not scared to do anything with that. You are not scared to give it to somebody. Because if you have a clean water that I'm giving to someone, I'm not scared that they're going to get sick from that or die from that. So OnPassive is that business. When I'm looking at it, everybody that come in, whatever they get in is going to only produce more and more because it's very clean. There's nothing that is going to impede you to do whatever you want to do. So, and Mr. Ashmufara has making it the way that even the money you're going to have from OnPassive, you will still have a way to tell the people how you get that money. Because sometimes we have the money from other business that we cannot tell the people how we get the money. When they ask you, how do you get your money? You cannot tell them, really, this is what I do. But with OnPassive, as much as we're going to have, we will be able to go out and tell the whole world, if you want it, if you want to be where I am, this is what you can do. We will show them. We will tell them. We will not just give it to them and say, you can enjoy it. You don't have to know how I get it or don't do what I'm doing. We are able to tell them, this money is clean. Come in and get yours. And that's the kind of business that our CEO is preparing for us. That's the kind of business that you're not going to be ashamed tomorrow telling your children how you get your money. That's the kind of business that when you have your freedom of time and you are going around talking about, you see, it's so fluent and clean. So that's the way I'm seeing OnPassive. And that's one thing that is making me feel so comfortable to be in this company, because I know that I can share it with no problem. I can talk to people. I can tell the people. I can give it to people, and I'm not going to regret anything because it's not going to harm them, but help them. So this is the company we are in. And Sister Comfort said, a lot of people, they are looking. They don't know what we're talking about. We are talking about this company that the world will soon know at the name of OnPassive. And Mr. Ash Mufarah has tried his best for all the time that he's been building this company, at the same time to giving those integrity to us, so that when we go out there, we don't do anything wrong, something that is illegal, something that is not clean. So those are the things that we are going in the same direction with him. And that's the way I see the clean business on my own way, Sister Comfort. I don't know if you are getting there, but I'm going to leave it there.
That was just powerful. I was just smiling, So, guys, I just enjoyed the power of diversity here, of perspectives, because people come from various angles and the puzzle fits so beautifully. I think what Marciana said here is very, very clear and simple, right? The business in your hands is clean. You are proud of giving it further. That is why we're all over the place, because the source is clean. We don't have anything to protect. We don't have anything to cover, because this is it and this is all it. And what we're telling you is the truth. So that was powerful. I appreciate you for that. So now our brother engineer, Michael, are you ready?
I'm very ready, Malcolm. Thank you, everybody. Wow. This is a powerful Sunday, and the topic is powerful. So, Mama Komi, I want to take it this way. Yesterday, I talked about reliability. I talked about the ethical. Today, I want to give us the characteristics of what we call a clean business. The first point I want to talk about, the first one is reliability. If we look at what our CEO is doing to us, he schedules whatever tasks and he completes them as promised. That's reliability. You cannot get that, okay, in any other business that is on this planet now. Trust me, if we look at it very well. Like Andy Best told us, our brother Oliver told us, and Colin, that is true. Now, the second one that we want to talk about is attention to details. So the meticulous way is a meticulous approach to the attention to details. That is how our CEO was able to catch up all the tweaks that is going on now in our. If he was not meticulous, okay, if he was not paying attention to details, we would have lost our business today as we speak. So that second one is attention to detail. Now, the third one, we can say use safe, clean products. We all know what our products are. Our big brother Oliver will tell us. We have artificial intelligence embedded in our products. We have application programming interface, which is API, in most of the products, which can be integrated in other ones to suit the innovation of the 21st century that we are now. Coming to the world with this kind of technology, where will you get it? You can't get it any other way, only in OnPassive. So that's the third one. The fourth one is consistent cleaning. If you remember, anytime our CEO will tell us they are upgrading the system, we are cleaning the system. That is it, right? Consistent cleaning. You clean the system so that the performance, so that is to maximize our enhanced and maximize our performance. Now, the fifth one is open communication. We've said it even yesterday. We've said it. He comes here, Brother Collins open up with it. He comes and gives us everything. What is good, what is bad. You should be aware of this. That is how a clean business should look like. And the last of it should be the professional appearance. Have you ever seen our CEO when he has a corporate webinar, how he comes to us, his dressing and all of that, and makes us all in the panel look that way? So to me, this is what we call a clean business. And these are the characteristics of that business that we have in On Pass with Mama Komi. Over to you. Thank you.
That's a powerful one there. I've been observing you for the past couple of weeks, and I think you are more of the engineer, Mike, the professor, because how you do it is quite unique and it's really good. So thank you for your contribution. And of course, let's welcome our brother, Mark Olson. Mark, I'm not sure if you were listening before you joined. Today, we're discussing the topic which says that our business is clean, is ethical, and yes, clean and ethical business. So we would like to get your perspective on this, please.
Well, thank you there, Comfort, and everyone. So good to see everyone. Happy Sunday. Woo! We're just going another day. Yeah. I mean, you can't get any more clean and ethical than what On Pass is. And on top of that, honest. Honesty, I've learned is the first thing we gotta do. We gotta be honest with ourselves of what we want to do in the future, and then we gotta be honest with ourselves to trust. We have to trust the unknown. I've been doing it my whole life. I don't know about anybody else, but yeah, when I heard of as we got into this, and he's always said, just trust me. Let me do my thing, and you keep on doing your thing. I'll let you know when it's time. People think that building something like this is building one product. Well, he told us a long time ago, I have a lot of teams within our team. Let me do my thing, you do yours. Well, what's yours? It's bringing back those old dreams that we had. It's refining those old dreams. Knowing that we have a system that is being built for us that he's always said, even your grandmother can do it. Even your grandmother can do it. Maybe your granddaughters. And that's how I look at this whole. I may never see where this is all going to go for me, but it's not about me. It's about my grandkids. And I want something for them to be able to just click on and know they're not going to be chased down or any of that. As Ash has revamped, the program through some trials and tribulations, but he kept on going through it. He was doing his thing. Personally, that's what I'm doing. I'm just, like I say, it all comes down to, okay, when this pops, you ever pop a big old balloon that's been filled with helium? It really pops. And that's what we're going to do. So thanks for having me on here, Comfort. This is a good break for me. All the things I'm going through in my regular life, it's like, okay, I need a break. And then I turn on my phone and it's like, okay, there's going to be some webinars starting up for me. That's going to take me from, I don't know if I can handle this day, to let's go, people. It's good to see y'all and hope you're ready for the big boom.
Woo!
Okay,
Hopefully, because personally, I'm very ready. I don't know about others, but from the look of everybody's face, I think we are all ready. So there's no way we'll move an inch from here when our own big brother Bruce is in the house. So, bro, today we're discussing OnPassive as a clean, ethical business. Welcome. I'm just asking you to unmute. Brother Bruce, can you hear me? He's trying to unmute. Perfect.
Of course, Comfort. Can you see me? Can you hear me okay?
Yes, yes.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. That means my voice is cleaner. So I want to thank everybody here for sharing what they do. It's really wonderful to be here every week. Again, it's very good to know that I'm with a company that has a leader of the greatest national power. I remember in the early days in 2000 when we had the early seminars and Charles had come on and he would always talk about, I only asked one thing when I joined this. I asked, is this something I can do? And the answer was yes. And really, can it be done easily? The answer was yes. You didn't really have to pay every month for it. They said no. And he said, it will make me a lot of money, will it change the world? And all those answers were yes. And he got in because those things are what he wanted to hear. Those were criteria for what he had. And those criteria haven't changed at all. It's just that we've gotten bigger because Ash made it bigger. And God has made Ash bigger and made OnPassive bigger. So yes, we're clean. We're ethical because we walk behind the great man and we walk in the house of God. Whatever that house may be for you, we walk in God's path. We look to help others and always do that. We never make promises that we don't keep. And so we're here in a path that says, right now we will wait, we will learn, we will be patient, we will be vigilant, and we will be persistent with love, compassion, enthusiasm, and gratitude, and with dignity. So anyway, that's enough out of me because my voice is getting tired. I'm glad you called on me. I love you all. Thank you very much, Comfort.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you so much, Brother Bruce. Thank you for always coming and being a great contributor on the platform. And guys, why I'm being unable to call people who are not on camera, we're not sure if they're here and they're ready to speak. So my sister Rita just showed up. Sister Rita, I know you've been off camera and you've just shown your face now, and I know you've been listening. Would you like to chip in a contribution, please? Welcome.
Thank you very much, Sister Comfort. Happy Sunday to everyone. And it's nice. Believe me, I did not turn to my camera on. It's just by mistake. I don't know how it happens. Maybe because they want me to talk to.
Yes.
Yeah. So first of all, I want to say thank you very much for giving me this chance. I want to say that, it will be good because some people, they have a comment, and so it will be good, like, if the link is being posted, like, maybe 5 minutes to a webinar or maybe 3 minutes, that will be good because a lot of people, they go to YouTube and sometimes they have something to say and they don't have a chance. So if they post it late, so they will not go back to check in a forum. So I will really hope that, the link will be posted maybe 3 minutes before webinar. Anyway, so what was the question, Sister Comfort?
Well, today we're looking at our business as a clean, ethical, and clean, positive, and ethical business. So what's your contribution? What's your thought about that, please?
Yes, definitely. The most cleanest one. Let me say like this. I'm not a Muslim. I grew up in a Muslim country, and I want to say that Mr. Ash is a real believer. Mr. Ash is a real believer, because if Mr. Ash is not a real believer, he could have gone long ago. He could have just, say that, what, I'm done with this business, with all the chaos that is happening. But he said that nobody's going to stop it, only God that is going to stop it. And if he's not for humanitarian, really have a mission and have a goal of helping the world, he said that he wants to change the world. So he could have, how many billionaires are there that, with all the chaos that is going from the staff, from the people, whatever people are saying, and he's just taking it and putting him behind his back, because he knows that he has a mission. And one day, even if it takes like 10 years, there are some companies that was been working and they have not. Ours, it was because from the beginning it was being out there, so people see, oh, it's taking too long. But they have been working for 15 years, and then they will come and still even have some issues with the thing. But ours, because he want people to feel that, it's like in community development, if you are doing a project, you don't have to bring the project and just give these people and, okay, here's the project, do it. They will say, you know what, this is not what we want. Come to us, let us see, we work together, introduce yours, know first our problem, then introduce yours, then we can work together. So Mr. Ash is exactly doing the community development work. He wants people to participate. He wants people to know how hard, how much effort all of us put into this business, whether by work, whether by contribution of ideas. Look, how many wrinkles was there? He will give it to us and say, okay, then people come, the chip, oh, this one have a problem, this one have a problem. And then they will they will give it to his team, and then they work for it. So if Mr. Ash was not a man of God, he's just after money. There is a millions of billionaires there. They could have just said, you know what, give me some money, let us work, and then we have gone. So that is why this is a cleanest, and it's going to be a blessed business. Thank you very much.
Oh my God, he was going to keep all of this passion behind the cameras, and then the moment she comes up, she say it was by accident. There's no such thing as accident. You were just meant to come here and pour out your heart, and that was powerful. Really, really appreciate you. And of course, I like the way you put it. It's just simple, the heart of Mr. Mufara is what is keeping it going. And we are quite focused. He is focused. We're just learning from him, and we are moving there one step at a time. We definitely hit the top, and of course, the world will know our names. So who else? Is there anybody here who has not spoken? It should be a mistake. So, but then if you would like to speak, if you are not on camera and you think you want to chip in a contribution, just let us know. So I'm seeing my brother, Mr. Sanjay Kumasu from India. All right, he goes off camera. I'm not sure he's ready to speak. So I'll just look around. Nobody. I saw Mr. Chris Opira from Kenya. Brother Chris, did you want to say something? You are allowed to speak with your camera off. We know who you are. We know where you are. And it's obviously late night as well. So did you want to say something? We just want to give a few people a chance to speak. All right. Brother Chris, I can see you. You need to unmute yourself.
Yes, I would like to say something to my brothers and sisters this evening.
Right.
It's evening here. I know it is morning, in other areas. And first and foremost, I'd like to bring to you greetings from Kenya, Nairobi. It's very peaceful here. Everything is going on well. I would like to say something very simple and brief about this topic this evening, or in this meeting. Integrity. You see, this is an organization which is full of integrity. It is ethical, and it is so ethical that there is so much respect in it. There is love and care for humanity, care for brother and sister. You see, there is a search for solutions to any problem that surrounds us in OnPassive. OnPassive is something which has so much respect and care in it. So it is so ethical, and there is hope. There is a future. There is great, potential for a good set of system of life in the future as people go forward. There is so much love that Ash Mufareh has expressed to us here, and he has spent a lot of time teaching us also ethics, manners, and he is doing everything to keep it clean. It's very, very clean. So that should there be anybody who is doing any malpractice, he is quick and smart at cleaning up the system. So that today, if you look around, if you actually consider very, very carefully, you will notice that OnPassive is really clean. There is no problem at all in it now. This is ethics. He has taught us, he has actually really changed us. Ash Mufareh, the most ethical person, he has really changed us. Many of us came into OnPassive from our different backgrounds with our different, attitudes and mindsets and so on. But look at how he has streamlined us, all of us, So we are different today. We are peaceful, we are calm, we are patient, and we are moving forward with joy and happiness. Even as we wait, actually, for the, that amazing day that he will come and announce and say, now it's time, let's move forward. Look at the calm, the peace, the calmness, the peace, which is right now, in OnPassive. This could not happen if it was not ethical. So there is a lot of ethics, and all of us, I'm sure, we are enjoying it. I personally am so much at peace with myself, at peace with everything around me, simply because of the ethics that we're experiencing in this organization. And that is all I want to say for now. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, Sister Comfort.
Indeed, we appreciate you, Brother Chris, who always like to listen to people from home, and we are happy that you were able to pass your points through. Yeah, so yeah, sure. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Powerful contribution there. So guys, I think we've touched almost everybody on the screen, especially those who are on camera. So let's gradually make a quick round of, all right, Brother Oliver, come.
Yeah, there's one other, yeah. Thank you, Mr. Comfort. There's one powerful thing that our company will not do. We are not going to manipulate or sell customers' data out there, and we are not going to the stock market. That means a lot. Just wrap your head around that, you know what that means, So we are fine. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Of course, we are fine indeed. So I would just like Andy to queue up behind you to start the closing remark. Okay. All right. Brother Andy, you will hold on for a second. Somebody's raising their hand. Mufumbiro Ramathan from Uganda. All right. I'm asking you to unmute now. Oh, sorry. I just muted you again. Come on. Go ahead and unmute yourself.
Yes, good evening, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you well. Speak.
Yes, good evening, everyone. I'm Ramadan Mfumbiro, all the way from Uganda, Africa. Indeed, I've appreciated the word of my sponsor, Mr. Opera Chris, that we are learning a lot from Ashim Fare of gathering us here from different corners, different habits and whatever. And indeed, together is power. If you are united, you are powerful. Nothing now can go far when we are not together globally. So that one, I highly appreciate, and I thank him so much. He said the right thing, that we are really going to be powerful since we are gathered from different corners. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother, for your great contribution. Unity is strength indeed, and we can see it. It is evident. It's because of our unity and togetherness that the flames are still live. And that's how it's going to go on and on and on. So I think we should mute him. He's listening somewhere. Perfecto. All right. So thank you. Thanks for your contribution. So Andy, I was going to say, my brother Oliver just mentioned something for the sake of those who are either quite new or those who will stumble on this video anytime, because it's relevant for as long as it lives on YouTube, on all of those channels. Oliver said one of the things he says fascinating to him is the fact that OnPassive is not going to the stock market. Would you like to touch a bit on that so that people have an idea what he means? Just a bit more. Thanks, bro.
Okay. I think this is an extremely important point. Let me explain why. The vast majority of companies, certainly the large companies that we all know, we don't necessarily love them, but we all know them. They all have shareholders. And these shareholders are hungry for money. They're hungry for returns. They're hungry for some of the profits coming out of the company. So the company has been designed in order to create profit, to boost their shareholdings, to boost the value of the company, etc., etc. It's a system that is not necessarily the correct or the best system. So from OnPassive's point of view, we're not going to have that issue. We're not going to have greedy shareholders or the company being forced to create profit just so that the shareholders can sit there and rub their hands together. No, we're not having that. We're not going to go down that route. And that's a big issue. I'm not going to mention the name of the company, but some of you guys can do some research, and this goes back to ethics. There is a particular company that is used a lake in India. That originally that lake was used to irrigate their crops. Now this company's gone in and they've started bottling the water, cleaning it, bottling it, and now they're selling back to the villagers, but the villagers don't or no longer have irrigation for their crops, so their crops have died. So they're actually buying back the water that was theirs in the first place. Now, to me, I'm sorry, but that's not ethical and it's not honest. And but the shareholders demand that the company continue to make a profit. OnPassive will not be like that. OnPassive is designed not to create money for the shareholders, but to create value for money for its customers. And that, I think, we're going to see a major shift in the thought process and mindset of many companies moving forward in the future, where they see what's happened and the power that people have within a system, within a mindset, and on the same wavelength, should we say? So you know, this is big business. This company will create and has created a number of products that are far more value for money than others available on the market, but also those products are far greater with the add-ons, the extras, how they work. It's AI induced, etc. So this is going to be big business, but it's going to be made even bigger business by the fact that it doesn't have shareholders. Now, yes, we're affiliates, and the object of the exercise is to be able to create customers for the company. Another company going to do that for us, admittedly. So it's not the same as a shareholder. Yeah. They're paying back or will pay back a large proportion of the profit that comes into the company. But we have over 1 million customers to date, and the company hasn't relaunched yet. The beauty of it is that us here, we all know that Mr. Mufara is coming back in a big way with his tech team. And we've got rid of the bad element that was within the company that was part of, or we can speculate all we like, but may well have been part of the other side of the coin, shall we say. That's the best way of putting it and the most tactful, I think. So I'm pleased to be in the position that we're in, and I'm glad that the decision not to have shareholders is an important one, certainly from our point of view, but also from our customers' point of view, because they will have products that are value for money and not simply based on how much can we take off these customers. Thank you, Comfort.
Yeah, thanks so much. Thanks for the powerful contribution. And of course, most of us are happy with where we are now because we are sure of what is awaiting us. So, Engineer Mike, a few words of closing remark. Thank you.
Thank you. Wow, it was a wonderful session here today. We just want to thank everybody for being here. I will still leave us here with that question. Are we ready to receive, or are we ready to go to the next phase of our business? Do we know our business? Mama Comfort, thank you.
That's it. Those questions, they are loaded. And the answer, give the answer to yourself and know where you are right at this minute. So, Mama Marcienne, a few words of closing remark.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Sister Comfort. I know a lot of people are watching on YouTube. Please, if you do, any channel that you are, just click subscribe and share, because that's the only way we can send the message out to the whole world to know about what we talk here every Sunday. So please do share. Sharing is caring, caring is love. And I just want to let us understand that Mr. Ash Mufara is doing everything that he can to bring this clean business to us. As we all said, this business is very clean and jovial. You're not going to have any problem. So feel free to share the session of today to people to know about it, and let them stay tuned, because we have this every Sunday, and we have those channels going on almost every day, 24/7 online. You will hear something about OnPassive. Stay tuned. Thank you.
Powerful. Thank you, sis. And Sister Rita, a few words, closing remark.
Yeah, thank you again, Sister Comfort. I don't have much to say. I just want to say, let us continue with the same spirit. And I say that he's doing his stuff. You guys do continue to do what you are doing. And I wish everyone, a good health and do whatever you're doing. He said, there is a word say that, if you want to go faster, go by yourself, right? But if you want to, so let us do it together so that we can reach all into the same destination with love and care and togetherness. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sis. Thank you. Brother Mark, one quick one from you.
There it goes. Patience, tolerance. Just wait. Enjoy the journey. This is all just a journey, and it's just beginning. That's all I got.
Sure. Thank you.
Thanks, Comfort.
Thank you. Let's enjoy the ride. Brother Bruce, you're smiling as though you have a quick thing to say. Closing remark?
Absolutely. We are living the dream. So to stay in the dream, stay persistent and consistent and constantly believe in the dream, and the dream will become a reality. Thank you, Comfort.
Yes. We're living a dream, and soon and very soon, it's going to become a reality. Thank you, Brother Bruce. Brother Collins, quick one from you.
Yes, let's keep believing. Let's trust Mr. Ashmore Farah, and let's also keep learning. You know, we believe we must learn as well. And if we've not been doing that, please, this is a time for us to understand the type of business we are in. Keep learning and believe. That's what I would say, Mr. Comfort. Thank you.
Yeah, Brother Oliver, to the best of my knowledge, you started this session of closing remarks. Are you still having something lingering in your mind at all?
Yeah. I just want to say that our business is coming back. It's going to be more protected, secured, and the biggest company that mankind has ever seen. Like Michael always asks, are you ready? Not only are you ready, but you should please start preparing yourself, attend webinars, come here in Heroes, ask your questions, because by so doing, you are knowing and learning your business. Heroes is the place that when you come, they'll answer all your questions so that you will know how to manage your business. The company is going to do 98%, you have 2%. That 2%, how are you going to go about it is on you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Brother Oliver. All right, I can see my sister Elizabeth Bade from Papua New Guinea. Sis, are you just listening or do you want to chip in a contribution? I think she's trying to unmute herself. Sometimes it's difficult to see people and just go because she might have a quick thing she wants to say. Let's just see. So, Sister Elizabeth, just show with your head. Do you want to say something or are you just listening? Let me ask you. All right, let me ask you to unmute. I've just asked you to unmute now, so go ahead and unmute yourself. Yes. You can speak now, sis.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Sister Comfort. My goodness, I think I'm late because I just found out that you are doing the last remarks. But please, I am so grateful that you've asked me to speak. It's 5 o'clock in the morning here in PNG, and I just woke up, so I'm late. But I heard most of your comments. Yes, OnPassive is here to stay, and OnPassive is our solution. And I am proud to be part of this. And since 2021, November, I joined. And
all right. Is it me or she's frozen, guys? Is she? All right. Okay, we lost our sister, but we appreciate the fact that it's 5 a.m. in Papua New Guinea. And of course, she wakes up because that is what this family means to all of us. Thank you, sis, for joining. So, Sister Gifty, why are you smiling? Do you want to be the last speaker for this session?
Oh, thank you, Mr. Comfort. Yeah, the house was a bit busy now, but yeah. What shall I say? OnPassive is something that is beyond imagination, because if we look through the heart of Mr. Ashmore Farah and the firmness and the boldness and his sincerity, because despite everything that this man has went through, he's still standing firm, being sincere to us. He's not hiding anything for us. This is pure sincerity.
because yesterday some of our brothers said some came and went. We never heard of them. But with Mr. Ash Mufara, despite whatever he went through, he bumped back and standing tall, and that is why we are all, rallying behind him because of his integrity. Because this man is a man of integrity. He's not somebody who will say this and then do this. No, he said OnPassive is a done deal. OnPassive is a win-win. OnPassive is here to stay. And this man has stood behind his word. That is what we call integrity, because this man did not come to, lie to us. No, he thought of us. If he were to be somebody, how much did we put inside? Nothing. 97 is nothing. If we consider the amount of usage that we have used the product, is beyond what we paid. So it is a privilege for us to be part of this business. So he can say, it is my business. I'm going to earn. I don't care about anybody. But Mr. Ash Mufara said, no, I want to share my profit with each and everyone. Those who have a good heart to extend hands, because his hands cannot reach everybody. That is why he gave us the chance to become founders, affiliate, so that what he wants to do, we can also do it, so that his hands can stretch to Africa, Asia, America, everywhere. His hands can reach there. That is what we call integrity, because he's not selfish. He's there for us. He has a big heart. That's why OnPassive is built with a heart, because the heart of this man is so pure and genuine that even every single thing he wants us to know. Who are we? Who are we? If we calculate the amount of money this man has spent, who are we for him to come and be accountable to us? But because of his sincerity and integrity, he wants us to know what is going on. That is what we call a man of integrity and sincerity. Thank you, Mr. Ash Mufara. We really appreciate everything that you are doing for us, and our hearts are with you. Thank you, Sister Comfort. Love you all.
Powerful, powerful, sis. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. All right, guys. I'm that guy who's not able to keep to their word. There you go, our dear brother. He's calling from Uganda. Let me give him 30 seconds, please. Ramadan, my brother Mufumbiro Ramadan. Did you still want to say something? So I'm asking you to unmute now, and you would be the last speaker, the last test. Let's agree with me to use this word just for now. Sister Fumi, don't be mad at me that I'm using a wrong word. Please.
Hello.
Hello, welcome, brother. We can hear you. Speak.
Yes, thank you, Madam Moderator. I'm Ramadan Mufumbiro, all the way from Uganda. I'm just adding on the integrity, the one my brother from Germany is talking about. Indeed, other companies like MTN here in Uganda, it was coming through the princes and the government officers, but this OnPassive has come randomly. In fact, even our lower people has got a chance to become big because of Ash Mufara with OnPassive. So that one has gone highly far. In fact, we just pray God to keep him nearby him. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you, my brother. Thanks. And indeed, if you listen to my brother, that's a true testimony to the fact that OnPassive was meant not for those who are able to get it, but for the little guy in the house who is only waiting for you and myself to get it done. And of course, we are as good as done, because we'll get to each and every individual who has to benefit from this great opportunity. Thank you guys once again for joining us. Thank you for being on the panel and sharing your contribution. Thank you for watching us in all of our YouTube channels. Sometimes when Marty is here, he helps us to tell us the numbers of people watching us. Hundreds of people are watching us now, and it will go on and on and on. Let's keep on keeping on, because the future is bright, brighter than we've ever imagined before. So if you have any questions, drop them preferably on YouTube channels, because it's easier to see. I've not been on Facebook for a while now, but if you really want to get directly to me, it should preferably be on Facebook Messenger. If it's on Facebook, on my profile, I might not see, because I'm just taking a rest for now. But then drop a question, drop a comment, just share your concern, anything you would like clarification with, drop it on the YouTube channels, so that if we see them, we put them together, and of course come back with a few solutions to keep it going. So like my sister Rita said earlier on, that we should share the link while we're broadcasting on the YouTube channels, is because it reaches out more people. Because the Zoom that we have here is limited, we can only take a few people. That's why it goes on YouTube. So if you can't come on Zoom and you really have a contribution to make, we'll keep an eye. The next time we come here, we'll make sure people look on their YouTube channels. If there's a contribution, we'll read it out. You just interrupt and then you read it out, and we share other people's perspectives by going through that way, so that we reach out to everybody as much as we can. Thank you so much, guys. Let's keep on keeping on. The future's bright. Let's see what the weeks ahead of us holds for us. And see you same time next week. Time has changed. So as from today and a few more weeks, I think it would be still 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but then 6 p.m. and not 7 p.m. in the UK, and then 7 p.m. and not 8 p.m. in Central Europe, until the United States changes, and then it's going to come back to the normal time again. But then thank you, because you all did well today, and see you soon. Much love. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sister Comfort.
Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Thank you,
everyone.
everyone.
Thank you.
Everybody.
Thank you.
Next week,
Love
everybody.
you.